going to be reading from some affirmation cards. Today, the affirmations are Motherhood affirmation cards, and they are from this little deck right here. This beautiful, beautiful Motherhood affirmation cards. You can find them linked down below if you would like them, but let's go ahead and get started. I will just be reading them to you. Being a mother is a lifelong process, okay? Being a mother is a lifelong process. Okay, so throughout motherhood, there's going to be many different stages, many different feelings, and there's going to be definitely many surprises. But that is the beauty of it. It is a lifelong process, and it is really, truly such a blessing. My children do not care or see my flaws. My children do not care or see my flaws. So I think it's saying that a lot of times we can be very harsh on ourselves. So if you're worried about, looking a certain way and having the house perfectly clean and tidy, and you're worried about doing a good job at everything you do, if you feel like you have to be perfect because you don't want your children to see any of your flaws, or you want to be the best everything possible and the best mom possible. Regardless of what that is for you, a lot of times it is easy to get caught up in wanting to have everything so perfect for our children, right? But there is beauty in just embracing the moment and just focus on the things that matter the most. Your child does not care if your hair is messy or if you didn't get that load of laundry done yet. If they have everything they need and they have your love and your attention and your affection, then that is more than enough for them. They do not see things from your perspective. They really are so full of love and so pure. So your children love you and they look up to you, and don't be harsh on yourself. I deserve the praise I receive as a mother. I deserve the praise I receive as a mother. Say it to yourself. Think about it. Are you doing everything that you can? No one is perfect. No one is perfect. So what you are doing is amazing, and you deserve the praise and recognition as a mother. Particularly if you're going through a difficult time, or not particularly, but if you are going through a difficult time and you're used to doing certain things and maybe you're not able to do those things the same way that you did. Maybe you're feeling sick, or you're having a rough day and you are being, harsh on yourself, or you feel that you could be a better mother, get all those doubts, all those thoughts. Do not cling on to those thoughts. If someone gives you a compliment as a mom, accept it. If your child tells you something like that, accept it. Understand that it's true. If you yourself pay attention to everything you do for your children, you will see that you deserve the praise and recognition. The next one here is guilt does not serve me. I will let all the guilt flow out of me. This one, I feel like this any mother can struggle with at different ages, but I remember the early stages, it is quite difficult to not struggle with the guilt because the lack of sleep and all the changes that are happening and how we are learning as new mothers, it can be a lot of guilt. And it doesn't help that there's times when others will try to tell you what to do, or even with good intention try to guide you towards something. There's definitely value in others who are helping, but there's also a lot of times when mothers are made to feel guilty for different things, and you do not need to feel guilty. Some things I can think of for new moms, for example, is whether you are breastfeeding or whether you are formula feeding, whether you chose to have a natural birth, unmedicated birth, C-section, pain medication, whatever it is that your choice was, can be something that moms are often made to feel guilty about. And it's really not, it can go both ways. There's just so many different opinions, and the only one that knows what's best for you and your child is you. We can see this with other things as your children go older, whether you homeschool or whether they go to a public school or a private school. Every single decision you make can be judged, even what they are eating. We see a lot of judgment towards mothers and a lot of different opinions, but you know your child best, and you do not need to feel guilty for anything that you do. You're doing everything you can, and you need to let go of the guilt. If your children have everything they need and you are doing the best you can every day and giving them all your love, that is more than enough. There is, aside from basic needs, children are very, their needs are so beautiful and pure, and by being in the moment they can be very they are a lot more simpler to meet if we are allowing ourselves to do this, if we are giving ourselves grace, because running around trying to keep everything perfect is simply going to take away from motherhood for us and for our children. At least that's something that I believe, but we all have, of course, our own different views. But don't let guilt take away from the beauty of the journey of motherhood, because it goes by quite quickly, and although you will always be a mother, every moment that goes on, is a moment we don't get back. So let's allow ourselves to enjoy motherhood. Yes, society can say that we cannot enjoy a lot of things, or always focus on the challenges and the negatives, but I pray for you, and I hope that every single day you're able to see your value and your worth as a person and as a mother as well. And this one is going to be the last card that I'm going to be reading for today. I can do it all, just not at once. Very big point, and very 100% real. Yes, we can be great at multitasking. Yes, there's a lot to get done, but you cannot get it all done at once. Even if you think that you can and you make a plan, once all of that is done, there will just be a long list of new things to do. And so it's important to remember that motherhood, housework, so many different things in our lives actually, but particularly with motherhood, it's a continuous thing. So you're not going to just reach a point when you're like, okay, I don't have anything else to do, right, for today. So there's always going to be more to do, and it's okay to pace yourself and know that there is always tomorrow. You know, do not put pressure on yourself. You don't need to put pressure on yourself. You can do it all, just not at once. Okay? Things will get done, but they won't get done all at once. And that's okay. Do not let anyone make you feel less than, or do not let anyone make you doubt yourself as a person or as a mother because you don't have it all together. And I say that like that because a lot of times there's the outside perspective from others, and there's what others see and what you know. And so do not give more value to the perspective that others have. They are not with you 24/7. They have no idea what you're doing or what your life is like. And do not let social media fool you either. A lot of social media can make it seem like it's possible to have it all together 24/7, and it is not. And that is okay. And to anyone who makes real videos out there of what motherhood is really like, of what housework is really like, of even other things as well, whether you're a single mom, a married, a working mom, it doesn't matter which type of lifestyle you have as a mother. If you make videos or share real experiences, I thank you for that. Thank you for spreading the message of what is real motherhood and helping other mothers feel seen and understood, because that is what we need. We need more social media that points out to the reality of things. And I hope that you have a wonderful day, and that you know your value, that you know your worth. You are worth so much as a person and as a mother. So both, because a lot of times, motherhood consumes of course your life, but don't forget that you are amazing and you are valuable, and you need to take care of yourself. And I do know there isn't always so much time, especially if you have younger children, but in whichever way you can, take care of yourself, whether that is talking more positively to yourself, or slowing down when you're getting things done so that you can be in the moment. Anything that helps you feel better throughout the day is self-care. So continue to do that. I think that a lot of people see self-care as, I would say something that you have to do, like a moment of maybe a vacation or a bath or things like that. Those are beautiful things that we can do for ourselves that I consider part of self-care, yes. But if you don't have the time to pause and do those things, if you don't have it, then self-care is so much more than that. So don't feel like, well, I cannot do anything for myself. Throughout the day, what you're telling yourself, whether you're able to be in the moment, anything that you can do like that will help you so much more than you think. So please, even if it's just reminding yourself that you are awesome, that you are amazing, and that you do not have to have it all together or look a certain way or be available for everyone else constantly, and also take care of your kids, and also take care of your house, and also, so just remember, you are valuable. I think that's the most important thing. I would want anyone out there to know that there is value in you and worth in you, both in your role as a mother, but also outside of it. You are a human being and you're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. And don't forget that what you are doing today for your children is helping the future in ways that cannot be expressed. You know, so mothers are oftentimes undervalued because we keep this world running. You know, we need human beings and they need to be raised and loved and taken care of, and it is a 24/7 everyday job, and it is something that needs to be recognized and valued.